Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. This is the New World Podcast, brother. It's brought to you pretty much almost every single day because I am watching so much wrestling these days. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. Just like I said, I am the host of the New World Podcast. If you are new to the program, welcome. I love professional wrestling. I did professional wrestling for about 5 years. I was a champ for like 3 of that or something. If I can't remember because I got my screws knocked loose a couple times. But here we are. We're going to talk about AEW's Dynamite, May 3rd, 2023. Man, it's already May. Jesus. But Tony, Taz, Excalibur on commentary. We're in Baltimore. We started off strong with Orange Cassidy, Bandito, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole Bay versus the JAS, the Jericho Appreciation Society. Jericho comes out to get on commentary, but also wearing that Britt Baker shirt that everyone's fucking freaking out about on the Twitter and going at Britt Baker and the controversy, blah, 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 blah. But I bet you $1 everyone that's throwing a hoo-ha over this shit probably has that shirt in their closet, but they won't admit it. So... But Orange Cassidy, Bandito, Strong, Cole for the win over the JAS. But my favorite part of this whole moment was when Adam Cole went and just started attacking Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho's like, you know. Oh man, this was just fun, man. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad Adam Cole just went right to it, and we're definitely gonna get Adam Cole and Chris Jericho at Double or Nothing. It's inevitable, if you will. But Jericho on commentary was fun because he was backing his boys, the JAS. Then we had Renee with Darby and Jungle Boy backstage. Still some little tension between them. They got a tag team tonight. They got to get this big tag team match, and if they win, they'll go to Double or Nothing in a fatal 4-way. Then we have Jericho and Cole, Adam Cole again backstage. Then Britt Baker slaps Chris Jericho. This is just growing really intense. I'm loving it. I'm loving that Britt's getting involved in this feud as well, and the fact that she laid her hands on Chris Jericho made me, and especially Jericho being like, "Get him out of here! He's crazy!" Holding his face and selling the slap and this and that, and I'm just loving it right now. Blackpool Combat Club promo saying Bryan Danielson's like, I'm better than basically saying Bret Hart. I'm and then hopefully moving forward, this little shit puts the Wheeler Yuta is gonna be better than me, and that's what the Blackpool Combat Club is here to do, to put the locker room on notice and be wrestlers. Be better than everybody else. We had Saraya with the Outcast versus Willow Nightingale, and I will tell you, when Willow Nightingale's music hit, I was dancing. I was like, God damn it, where's Ian Riccaboni and Coleman, man? Because I wanted to hear the rapping and stuff like that. They've been doing that on Ring of Honor. You should go check it out. But no, I missed Ian and Coleman in this one because I was like, oh, I could just see them dancing and stuff. But no, this was a fun match for what it was. Nothing too crazy. Saraya for the win over Willow Nightingale. They start attacking Willow. Then, of course, then Sheeta comes back, and everyone's like, oh, shit. Then, just to trick us, just to get the swerve, pretends to join the Outcast, and here comes Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, and then Sheeta turns on the Outcast, and bada bing, bada boom, they're laying down, she's laying that kendo stick into the Outcast, and they spray AEW on them. Homegrown talent taking out the Outcast. This was fun. The match itself was, Willow did her thing, Saraya did her thing, but I would say the overall storytelling was Sheeta teaming up with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, and I feel like this is going to be a big match at Double or Nothing, 3-on-3. I think it's going to be an all-out war. There's going to be some sort of gimmick added to the match, so we shall see. Then we had Tres de Mayo Battle Royale, but House of Black cut a promo saying that there's anybody that's a trios team can come face them. There's rules, though, to if anybody wants to face him for those trios championships, 20-second time limit on the outside of the ring. There's no rope breaks. You have to experience the pain. And what's funny is, like, I remember last week when I was talking about Julia Hart, I was like, man, we need more House of Black. And look, we got some House of Black. We at least got a promo indeed. But the Acclaimed win this battle royale, and the battle royale was a battle royale, nothing too crazy, that's what sort of this show kind of was. Like, oh yeah, started off strong with that big match in the starting, but this show was just more fun than actually like, oh my god, this happened. But the Acclaimed and the House of Black with the, Acclaimed with Daddy Ass, I was like, man, against the House of Black, are we gonna see that at Double or Nothing? Because that would be fucking cool. Like, I would love these six to tear it up in the ring. And if we're building up towards that Double or Nothing card, man, it's gonna be a stacked card, especially on a stacked weekend. We got Night of Champions, and then we got Battleground, and then we got Double or Nothing. Bring it on, man. I'm so excited. It's a good time to be alive, as I said over and over again, to be a professional wrestling fan. We had Wardlow with Arn Anderson versus some dude named Logan, and of course, Wardlow just the power bombs, the symphony and everything, and then cuts a promo, calling out Christian with Luchasaurus is gonna bring your monster. But something interesting happened in this when Christian was like, "Yo, this is my title shot over Luchasaurus," and I'm like, whoa, I wonder what Luchasaurus thinks of this, because he's the right hand man to Christian Cage, and Christian basically said this is his shot. So Wardlow and Christian Cage possibly, or Luchasaurus possibly against Wardlow, was, I feel like, another opportunity here to have a big match like this at Double or Nothing. So then this was cheesy as fuck, but I really did enjoy it for some odd reason. We're on the farm with Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, Sanjay, and Singh. They're helping her out around the farm with Mark Briscoe. Papa Briscoe comes out. This is just silly, because then Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett have officially said we've got wins over FTR, and even though they're in singles competitions, they want a challenge for the AEW Tag Team Championships. But this was just fun. This was just silly fun, and Papa Briscoe comes out. He's like, don't trust them boys. I know you've been friends with Jay Lethal for so long. And there's a funny one. He's like, don't trust the one in overalls. And he's like, which one? They all have overalls. Both of them. All of them. We got, this is the highlight match for me. I got the stars right next to it. Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson. Jay White was going to come out, but then he left, but he still comes back so they can beat down Ricky Starks. But Ricky Starks got the win over Juice Robinson, over the Bullet Club Gold. But Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson, this match was fucking awesome. I mean, you talk about physical indeed. And I gotta say, to Excalibur, there was just this weird, like look at the back and welts on Ricky Starks and everything like that. And my favorite part is, like, he cuts to this weird Naked and Afraid promo spot for the show or something like that. I was like, wait, what? Go listen to it. Go watch this match. Indeed, watch this match. But also hear Excalibur plug this Naked and Afraid upcoming show in some weird fashion, because he's talking about Ricky Starks back, then he goes right into Naked and Afraid. I don't know, but afterwards, the story's going to continue soon. We're going to see Jay and Ricky Starks at some point. Maybe that'll be a Double or Nothing, or maybe that'll be this. And next week, though, we got a steel cage match with Jon Moxley. What? Oh shit. Oh, next week is already looking to be a stellar Dynamite. We also have Backlash this weekend, man. All right, and then we have a package for the Firm's Deletion coming up this Friday on Rampage at the Hardy Complex. So that's going to be interesting. Then we had Jungle Boy and Darby backstage. And before I do that, I skipped over something. Oh, yeah. Don Callis with Kenny Omega. Don's cutting a promo on Jon Moxley for the big steel cage match next week. And saying, like, I had to live with this scar because of what you guys did to me, blah, 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 blah. So that's just, I'm just excited. Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, steel cage. Oh, yeah. We had Jungle Boy, Darby backstage, and MJF comes and talks to Jungle Boy and tells him, like, hey, man, we don't have to do this, man. We don't, we can, you can just, you can be a star. You're not a champion, blah, blah. Then Darby comes back and then sets up more intensity between Jungle Boy and Darby and whatnot. And MJF's like, hey. But Now, let's get to it. The main event, MJF, Sammy Guevara versus Jungle Boy and Darby Allin. And if Jungle Boy and Darby Allin win, they will be added to the match at Double or Nothing and making it a fatal four-way. We knew this was coming. We knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to be this way in a big tag team match. And, of course, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin for one, because I love MJF and Sammy Guevara's. Like, I hope they do become a tag team later on down the road. They had the music. They had the matching gear. They used the scarf throughout this whole match that was just hilarious. I felt this was a damn good main event. Also setting up the big match at Double or Nothing with these four, the pillars here of AEW, as they proclaim. So we're going to get that match Double or Nothing, but Sammy and MJF, their chemistry was so fun and funny, but then when MJF called him an idiot, then he slapped him, then Sammy kicked him, then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, Jungle Boy's get the thing, then coffin drop, and boom, it is sealed. MJF has the greatest look on his face because he's like, shit, he has to put that title on the line against these three. It's going to be huge, man, and I cannot not wait. I know I've said that before, but it's coming up May 28th. We're gonna see at Double or Nothing this big match, MJF, Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy versus Darby Allin. Bring it on. I give this show a solid 4 out of 5. My highlight match was Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson because of how physical it got, and I want to see where that story is going to go. Sheeta coming back was crazy. Great starting with Orange Cassidy, Bandito, Roderick Strong, Cole, and the big attack on Jericho from Adam Cole. So 4 out of 5. Go check it out. Let me know what you think of the show. What did you like? What did you dislike, or what did you like? What did you love? What did you hate? Let's talk. We're professional wrestling fans here, folks, and that's what I am, and that's what I'm here to do on the New World Podcast, and bringing you that sweet luxury. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that, but that's besides the point. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa, share it with the bum down at Walmart. Go to our TeePublic store as it's open for right now, and go get yourself some sweet New World Podcast merch. Pro Wrestling Tee store coming here soon. And yeah, just like, subscribe, share with your homies. Let them know that this is the greatest wrestling podcast that's coming up. I'm like an underground revolutionary in podcasting, brother. Well, not really, but I do have some good points. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Chris Jericho getting battered. But that was only a taste, I think, of what Adam Cole has in store for Chris Jericho.